But from my perspective, I think loyalty is just you want to support your friend no matter what, but you also need to tell them what's right, what's wrong, what you've done right is right, but you also need to consider that you were also wrong in this instance, and you need to see that in order to become someone better in the future. So maybe loyalty is like that.
Responsibility, like that. Because in this boarding school, it's not about what you want, but
what needs to be done.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I can see why it's hard because they just here 24/7 and they don't cut people off, cut them where? They're still here.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
still around us. So yeah, I understand why it's hard. Okay.
Just like that. It's not because when you say friendship, when you call friendship, it meant to do anything for your friend. And if you just want the positive vibes of your friend, not friend, of someone, of someone, you just want to do, just want the positive side of someone. It's not friendship.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to a special episode from Birding Talk. And of course, right now I'm accompanied with Miss Anggi.
Hello.
Hi guys. So today's topic, we're gonna talk about friendship breakups. Why are they more common than ever?
Why did you sound medok?
Medok?
Yeah.
I'm Japanese.
So you want to?
No, it's not like that. But is it?
You said, what about?
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of like taken aback.
Okay, sorry.
But when you said when you mentioned that you're Japanese, I understand.
Okay. In boarding school, friendships are intense, right? You eat together, study together, sleep meters apart.
Yes.
So when a friendship ends here, it doesn't just end, it echoes. So first, how would you define a friendship? Do you think it is just a temporary relationship or it can be more than that?
For me, friendship, like real friendship, is something that is consistent, that is built with trust and also with communication. Because for us to just live through the fun moments in friendship while not experiencing hardship is just not something real for me. It's just like, or you're just my colleagues, or you're just someone that is familiar with me and not just like too deep in those kind of friendship area. And some friendship are indeed maybe temporary, or someone you know that are in your life are temporary. But I've seen and I also experienced that others can last a very long term. Like I have some friends from like junior high school, so it's been like more than a decade for me to have friendship with them. And I'm very grateful for that friendship. And what I see is that friendship need trust, need communication, and you need to tolerate also others for their mistakes, because it's not about being perfect. You don't need someone who's perfect to be your friend. It's just you just need to find someone that you can tolerate their mistakes with.
It's like having a partner.
Yeah, friendship is also like having a partner, especially.
Okay, for me, friendship, especially in boarding school, is not casual. It's like more survival. And of course, here at boarding school, especially at ICMS, we have no one from our family right here.
Yes.
We just.
You do? Okay.
The students,
Oh, okay, the student.
the students, okay,
Okay.
the students, and they have to survive every day alone, without their parents, without their siblings, without their helper at home, and they, how can they survive alone unless they make a friend with each other, right? But sometimes friendship is not just temporary, it can be more than that. Like, there's many people that, yeah, like you said, you have friends for decades and
Over a decade.
over decades.
Yeah.
So your friend from elementary school?
Junior high school, especially. Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, you're getting old.
I'm getting old. You're a grandpa then.
Okay. Okay, that's for me. So there's a saying that every meeting eventually comes with a goodbye. Have you ever experienced that with your friends?
Yeah, of course.
Or do you not call them friends? No.
There was some moments where we
Okay.
experienced like fun, and then there was some hardship, and we went through it together. But I don't know what went wrong. But I think part of me would say that at some point there was a goodbye, because I don't really communicate with someone who I think was a friend anymore, because some mistakes of them are something that I cannot really tolerate with, and I cannot communicate with them anymore. They are just very much a hard person to talk to. So there was a line where I need to say goodbye, and there was just they were just for our own good, like for me and also for them. So yeah, I think there was some kind of goodbye. What do you think? Have you experienced that?
Of course, of
Of
course,
course.
of course. I agree that every meeting eventually comes with a goodbye, not just goodbye, but that also means goodbye.
Okay.
Um, Once I had a friend that's so close to me when I was junior high school. I I always spend my time with him, maybe 24 hours.
Him or her?
Him,
Him.
junior
Okay.
high school.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Okay.
just making sure.
Yeah. But unfortunately, he's not long lived enough.
Never mind.
Yeah. So at that moment, I feel like, yeah, every meeting eventually comes with goodbye.
Yeah, that's true. Even though our goodbyes doesn't really define something that is the same, like my goodbye was just for
Yeah.
our own good, and we separate and we just do our lives separately. But for him, it's more of like something that you cannot really prevent.
Yeah, that's right.
And yeah,
Yeah. So when it comes to friendship breakups, do you think people talk enough about losing friends, or is it still a silent experience? And why?
mm, I think at least from my own circle of friends, when I'm not really in contact with someone anymore, and it's more of like a breakup friendship, right? When I don't really contact them anymore, and I don't really want to hang out with them or be in any kind of relations in anything. I would say that that is the friendship breakups. And for my circle of friends, we just maybe they would ask why. They would ask why, and they would try to listen to me and understand my perspective. And yeah, we don't really need something to be talked because it's enough. It's just my own business, and it's not really their business. It's okay if they want to be friends with someone who I'm not really comfortable with. Just don't bring me along. It's just yeah, it's just my problem and her. I mean, like, and them. It's just my problem and them, and my friends doesn't really need to be concerned with what I feel, and they don't really need to feel what I feel because yeah, it's just different. I don't really need to cage my friends to not be friends with someone who I don't like. It's fine. Just don't bring me along.
Okay.
What about you?
For me, I will still silent maybe.
You were still silent.
Yeah, still silent because, of course, there's something happen, right? If I lose someone or if I lose my friend, and um, of course, it was a bad experience. But at the same time, I don't want to talk it with people or my friends because I still care about him, I still care about them, but I just don't want to get in touch with him. So I don't want make his name bad for the people.
Okay. So do you think now, especially, friendship breakups are more common, or are we just more aware of it?
More common, or we just more aware of them now? I don't know about it. I don't know because I don't really see the students right now. Are friendship breakups are more common, or we just more aware of them now? I think it's part of the social, and it's part of them to grow. And maybe if you're losing your friend, it doesn't mean like you losing your world. It means like you will grow for yourself without them.
Okay.
What
For
do you
me, I think friendship breakups is just, it's not really something that just sprout out of nowhere. I think my mom also experienced that. I think my mom has cut off some of her friends too. But I think we're just more aware of it. We're just more aware because, especially with the help of social media, I think it plays a big part. Because if you are following someone and they see some kind of free post about friendship breakups, then you do know that they are experiencing through something very much a challenge in their friendship. But I think what by seeing those kind of free posts or something that they like, we are aware that there is something going on between them. So maybe it was also common back in the days of our parents' era, but they are not really aware of it because there was not really something, a media of some sort that helps us see what's really going on with everyday's life of other people. So yeah, I think it's just more about we're more aware of it.
Yeah. But okay. What are the most common reasons friendships end today?
What do you think?
Okay, I think people grow faster and values shift. Sometimes loyalty is tested by competition, jealousy, or misunderstanding. The question is, are we ending friendships because they are unhealthy or because they are uncomfortable? Yeah, so I think uh, the loyalty is tested. The loyalty is tested by competition, jealousy, or misunderstanding.
For me, what the common reasons for friendship breakups is just different values, lack of communication, and also
Okay.
lack of effort for each parties. Like maybe one party is very much want to fight for their friendship, but then the other is just too nonchalant about it, nonchalant. But then there's also the part of being well communicated when you cannot really. There's the difference between saying something and communicating, because when you say something to the other people, then there's a chance for them not understanding it. But when you're communicating, you have to make sure that they also understand what you mean. That's because when you do not really communicate with them, then there's a high chance they won't understand. That's also a part of being well communicated with the friendship thingy, because if you're not well communicated, then the other people won't get you or you won't get them, and there's just kind of you both won't see something the same way in the same perspective. And there's also a different aspect like values differences. When you see something, or even political choices. Maybe for some people it's something very light. For someone like us, it's not really something that we take things very serious, because everybody has their own choices. But for other people out there, they are very much crucial, because maybe for them it's like, if you don't really see this political decision as very important, then what do you see important in your life? Because we are being controlled by the politicians up there, and something like that. It's very much complicated. But that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say, because maybe friendship breakups are more the common reasons for them are the different values, lack of communication, and also lack of efforts.
Okay. Is loyalty still a core value in friendship today?
Can you define the loyalty in this context?
Loyalty. Loyalty, I think it's more like about, I will choose you no matter what happened to you, and even no.
What did you want to say?
Loyalty. I don't like. It's
Okay. Here's the thing. For me in friendship, like loyalty is more of like, I will support you no matter what. But what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. But there are also some people there. I don't know those kind of people. I'm not really in contact with them. But there are some people out there who supports their friends' choices, whether it's right or wrong. So I wanted to see what the definition of loyalty is. But from my perspective, I think loyalty is just, you want to support your friend no matter what, but you also need to tell them what's right, what's wrong, what you've done right is right, but you also need to consider that you were also wrong in this instance, and you need to see that in order to become someone better in the future. So maybe loyalty is like that. But what about you? What about you?
Okay. For my perspective.
Okay. Yeah, it was also from my perspective.
Okay. Loyalty is about, I accept my friend or someone or people, no matter how he is, no matter how she is, and I just want to support them. I just want to give the best for them. Oh, okay. Why you sound like that?
I didn't sound like anything. I didn't even speak anything. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's like I just want them to be happy.
Okay, well that's fine. That's his perspective. Maybe his perspective doesn't align with mine, but that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, maybe we are going to next question. How do social media and digital communication affect modern friendships?
I think it helps us most of the case because I still cannot understand what our older generations do when they are friends with someone who is far from them. Like if my mom has a friend from Bali or Padang, do they just write mails or something? Because well, for today we are much we have much help from the social media and also like texting application like WhatsApp. We can just call our friends to reconnect easier. We can just like press one button and we will just converse. We will just communicate and chat for about 3 hours. But I still don't understand how my parents still have friends because I can't imagine me just like writing mails and hearing from my friends like 5 days later. Or maybe I think it's the same for people who have friends who doesn't really reply to them.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like social media and digital communication helpful to these modern friendships because we don't, like you said, we don't have to write an email, write and send it to the postcard with the postcard and something like that. We will get the answer 3 days, 5 days
3 days.
later.
Yeah.
Right?
What if it get lost like in sea?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't comprehend it.
Yeah, and we will never know about their situation. But today, we can get replied at that time, at that second. So it may be helpful for us, but also it can be dangerous because we can meet with anyone from other countries, other cities, without we what, ketemu langsung.
We meet them face to
Yeah,
face.
face to face like that, and they will be our friend. I never experienced it.
You've never experienced someone who's from online and
Yeah.
become friends with you? Let me think.
Do you have?
I do have an ex.
Oh, okay.
I do have an ex. I didn't really know him like in real life. It's just a friend of mine. He's just a friend of a friend of mine. And yeah, we texted and something we DM each other on Instagram. And after a few months, it was our first time meeting. But then it felt
A few months.
a few months after we texted.
Wow.
But because it wasn't really something like, what do you call it? PDKT. It wasn't something PDKT, like PDKT. It was just like some random chit-chatting and like just sharing our thoughts on some topics. But then we just decided to meet up and have a date, and it felt exciting, to be honest. And yeah, but we don't really know them, so it's more of like a stranger. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Then there's also a chance of you getting to know them, so maybe that stranger can become someone you're acquainted with in the future, or maybe even your life partner. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next, do you think the rise of self-care and cut toxic people off culture has changed how we handle conflict?
Yeah, I think maybe in some cases, self-care is just an excuse for me to avoid something. Like I don't want to really think about it. I just want myself to be happy. Maybe it's some kind of some form of self-care, but other times it's just some saying that I did to avoid something. And while cutting people off is easier than just communicating with them, because in communicating you need two people to understand each other, and that's very hard. That's very hard. And cutting people off, maybe it's not the healthiest way to do something, to end something with someone, but maybe in some cases you just need it to be done. You just need to cut them off for your own good. You?
Okay.
Have you ever cut people off?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
So you just
Go with
put
the
up.
flow.
Okay, you just put up with their.
Yeah, because it's not about me and him. It's more like about
Him? With only one person?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not only me and him, but my friendship or my circle.
Okay.
Yeah, with him. Yes, but I think in boarding school, boundaries are healthy, but in boarding school, cutting people off too easily creates isolation. Self-care should not erase responsibility like that. Because yeah, in this boarding school, it's not about what you want, but
What needs to be done?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I can see why it's hard because they just here 24/7 and they don't cut people off. Cut them where? They're still here.
Yeah, that's
They're still
right.
around us. So yeah, I understand why it's hard.
Okay. Next, is it healthy to walk away easily?
Not always, because I also had a friend, a college friend, who are not very much an active communicators.
Okay.
Well, maybe I do cut people off, but after I cannot really communicate with them. Not that I haven't tried communicating with them and then I just cut them off, but I do have a friend that just cuts people off without talking to them what's wrong and what she felt. So maybe it's not really that healthy to just walk away, especially if you haven't really tried to communicate and to maintain your friendship when your friendship is maybe like more than just a few months, reach more than a year. Then I think it's more something to. It's something that is valuable to maintain, that you should put effort in.
Okay. So the question is it healthy to walk away easily?
No, for some cases, no. If you haven't tried communicating, and if you or if you haven't tried communicating and you just walk away, then it's not really
I agree.
healthy.
I agree. It's like just avoidant.
Yeah, it's just avoidant. They just don't want to deal with problems.
Yeah, I don't think that walk away easily. Like, I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you act, and I will just leave you. I don't think it's healthy because if if I don't like the way you act or the way you speak, then I have to. If I want to become friends with them, I have to tell them which one is better, which one is good, and this is what I don't like, and others.
Yeah, but there's the thing. Like, I can understand when you said to someone like, "I don't really like if you do this and that something." Even though if you don't give the solutions, that doesn't even matter actually, because you have said that you don't really like something that they do, and it's just their own responsibility to take your words into consideration, whether it's nice or not from them, then it's their decision. But this friend of mine, she just leave without any explanation why. She doesn't leave me. She didn't leave me for notes. I mean, like, she left a friend of mine who is also a friend of her. I know what the problem is, but she doesn't really just communicate with her, so she just left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we know the difference between outgrowing someone and avoiding difficult conversations?
I think outgrowing just feel natural and mutual, while avoidance just feel unfinished. Like if you outgrew some kind of friendship and that person, I think you just feel comfortable if they have achieved something and you are not really what do you call him? You don't really feel jealous or you don't feel mad what they've achieved. You just feel like, okay, they've done their thing and you're just finished with them. But with avoiding difficult conversations, you don't want to finish something that is a problem to you. And yeah, there's difference in that. You? What do you think?
I think the difference just with one word, peace.
Peace.
Yeah,
Okay,
peace.
yeah.
Because when you outgrowing someone, you will feel peace and more safe for yourself. But when you're avoiding difficult conversations, we will feel anxious, you will feel bad, you will feel like there's something holding you to grow up like that.
Yeah, there's just something unfinished.
Yeah. Okay, so next, should we always fight for a friendship, or are some friendships meant to be temporary?
For me, I'm the type of person who wants to fight for a friendship, but not every friendship needs a saving.
Okay.
You just need to know that some people are not really worth the fight. So,
Okay. Okay.
so maybe some are meant for a season, some are meant just for a chapter in your book, some last for your whole book of life. And you just, I think as time goes by, you just know people and you know who are meant to stay and who are worth fighting for.
Okay. Um, if the context is friendship, of course I will fight for it until the end.
What define the end until you die?
No, at least I have tried my best
Okay.
to fight for the friendship. But if some friendships meant to be temporary, I don't think it's friendship. I don't think it's called friendship. It's just like mutual.
Like this?
Yeah,
Familiarity?
yeah,
Okay.
just like that. It's not. It's not because when you say friendship, when you call friendship, it meant to do anything for your friend.
Okay.
And if you just want the positive vibes of your friend, not friend, of someone, of someone, you just want to do, just want the positive side of someone. It's not friendship
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, I also agree on some of that.
Okay. Next, can a friendship ever restart after a breakup? What needs to change?
Well, for me, I have experienced like accepting the same person who has done me wrong, and it lasts for a few months, and they still haven't changed. Like, it's very hard for people to change, and it's really dangerous for you to expect them to change. You just need to be mindful, and if you want to be friend with them, just think if you can tolerate their mistakes, their personality, and if you think you can, then I think it will last for a while or even like your whole lives. But if you think that you cannot really tolerate them, their personality and their mistakes, then I'm sorry, but it's just for a season, just for a few months, like a Spotify trial. So, and you, what do you think?
I think not every friendship must last forever, but every friendship deserves honesty. So, can a friendship ever restart after a breakup? Of course it can. But what needs to change is honesty.
And also, they don't really make the same mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
That's
Of
very
course.
crucial.
Okay. So the last question for this topic. If someone is currently going through a friendship breakup, what would you want them to hear?
I would tell them that losing a friend doesn't mean that they failed, and sometimes just some people just grow differently. What you would have done from that for them, maybe they won't really do them for you, and you need to also be considerate of your own feelings, of your own emotions, because people are different than you. You?
Okay, maybe for someone who is losing friends right now, I just want to tell you are not broken. You are human. Okay, so
Very
maybe
poetic.
so maybe that's all from this topic, friendship breakups. Why are they more common than ever? And thank you all for hearing this topic. Stay tuned. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.